Hello again. We will be including the sounds d and nd in our routine today, as well as the short and long vowels that we've covered so far and the choices that have been covered so far. Write the letter or letters you need for the sounds you hear. D, d is D. Nd, nd is N, D. With your tongue at the back of your mouth. Is N, G. F or V. F or V is T, H. Mp. Mp is M, P. U or oo. U or oo is double O. Is H. A. A is A. K. K is C. Sk. Sk is S, C. I. I is I and I, G, H. P. P is P. S. S is S and double S. I. I is I. Sp. Sp is S, P. O. O is O. G. G is G. B. B is B. O. O is O. Kt. Kt is C. T. A. A is A. Okay, how did you get on? We're going to go over them again so that we can say the sounds we'd say if we were reading. But first of all, I am going to be putting a line over the top of the long vowel sounds when they're single letters, so that we remember when to say the long vowel sound. But I don't think we're going to need one here, because the IGH following lets us know that we are thinking about the long vowel sounds. And at the moment, I thought I'd lost it. I was looking for the long vowel sound O. Right, back to the beginning, and we'll say those sounds. D, and, th, or v, mp, or oo, a, k, sk, I, p, s, I, sp, O, g, p, o, kt, a. Now, if we were reading, we would know exactly which ones were the long vowel sounds in a word, because we'd be able to see where they were in the word. We've only put those lines there for when we're doing this routine. Now, do I need an apostrophe op? Well, first of all, we'll be thinking about omission. What do I need to omit or leave out of the words did and not if we wanted to write didn't? Well, first of all, we omit the space between the words, and then we omit the vowel here. And that is where we will put the apostrophe. So did not becomes didn't. And let's have a think about showing possession when we're writing. Here we have a fingerprint. Dan's fingerprint. And we can see straight away we have an apostrophe and the letter S to show that this fingerprint is Dan's. But if we have a name that finishes in an S, like Innes, we have a choice. We can just add an apostrophe, or we can add an apostrophe S. And that's what we say. Innes's. If we were thinking about 2 sets of paw prints on my kitchen floor, we need, first of all, to add suffix S to the word cat to show that there was more than one cat leaving muddy paw prints. And we put our apostrophe after suffix S. And that's how we know that there was more than one cat. If you'd like to go over the sounds that we covered in Shapes and Sounds Part 1. You can ask somebody to go over those sounds again using this screen, or you can go back to Part 1 and Lesson 9's Building Speed 2, where we'll also go over the reasons for adding suffix s. And if you wanted to go over all of the single letters we've covered so far, building speed for capitals, we'll do that, and you can be the teacher. Thank you for joining me.